Hello and welcome back to our coverage of the Genesis Invitational here on 2K Sports. We're picking up action on the 8th hole.
That swing reminded me of smooth jazz. Great rhythm.
Well, doesn't take a genius to know that this is not a good place to be. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. A great shot here at the 8th, and a chance for birdie.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Well, what a way to bounce back. Nice putt to hole. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Second shot here on the 9th. This one should find the rough. And here we are with the third shot. A couple under at this stage. Ooh, that almost went down. Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
That limits the damage. Now 8 shots back after that hole. One of the most often discussed holes in all of golf is the par 4 10th here at Riviera Ridge. There's so much strategy.
It's either driver or 3-wood for every player in this field, but you better be good with distance because this green is very narrow.
This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've kept this player inside the top 10 all day long because of it.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 2 under. And JT is currently our leader. We have a par 5 here. Time to take advantage. That was absolutely murdered. Here we have the second shot into the 11th. The interesting choice of the driver here. Getting ready to play their third. chance to get to 3 under with this putt. Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. Teeing off here on the 12th hole. Quality shot, that one. It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Oh my God! And that'll promote a good move up the standings. Gary Woodland is atop the leaderboard, now a 2-stroke lead. Teeing off here on the 13th hole. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Coming off a hat-trick of birdies. That's great momentum. And this is an extremely long putt. You might even have to hinge on this one. Ooh. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Well done. And now 4 under for the day. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th. Opting for the 5-iron.
Better bring their binoculars. Gonna have a hard time seeing the hole from there. Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Three feet to go here to the hole. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Trailing by 7 after that hole. The honour is yours. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th. Well, that's a handy shot. And they're playing from about 140 yards out.
Straight downwind. Tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. What an opportunity to make a birdie. The putt drops, now at 5 under, heading down the stretch. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. The 16th at Riviera Ridge is the last chance to get amongst the birdies on a par 3.
A breathtaking short par 3, 166, an island green surrounded by bunkers. 4 right.
This would be a great up and down. That's straight into the trees. And here we are with the third shot. This one's for bogey.
This one's looking good.
Well hold. Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading. The last genuine scoring hole at Riviera is certainly this par 5 17th.
Any hopes of getting it home in 2, you better come up with something special off the tee and make sure to avoid the bunker on the right-hand side.
It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. That was wonderfully done. Getting ready to play their third.
Pretty good wind back into the player's face.
Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. This one's for birdie. This one's online. Always nice to hold those for a birdie. And that will take him to 5 under. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. One of the most famous finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich. This 18th at Riviera is a classic.
Aim for the palm trees in the distance, which are located just on the left-hand side of the green. A good tee shot there will set up an awesome-looking second.
Better be careful out there. It's danger. It's heading left, isn't it? Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
And this putt is for a final score of 65. And down she goes. So it's tournament over now. As they say in the classics, Rich, you can't win them all.
No, Luke, you can't, but I got to say, quite the performance nonetheless.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elving. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. 2K Sports so proudly presents this PGA Tour event. Today's coverage of the Chariot Open is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam in the booth, and we've got John McCarthy down on the course.
Hey guys, how's it going up there? It's a great atmosphere down here on the course at Macquarie Shores Golf Club. Looking forward to bringing the folks at home a bit of the action from the course.
Interesting choice of the driver here. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in two and get rewarded for it.
Ouch, that hurts. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Oh, hello, welcome to the course.
And always a good feeling to have early in the round.
Getting off to a great start at this event.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
Eight days a week, that rhythm works.
Second shot on the second. Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. That was a gallant attempt. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Solid par putt, that. Currently 1 under for the day. Teeing off here at the third hole. Going with a 3-wood here. That's just inside the range. John, have you got a read on this one?
This looks like somewhere in the 27-foot range from here.
Oh, just missed. And that should secure the par. Well done. So after that hole, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Currently 1 under for the event.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
The tee is yours. Here we are at the 4th hole. Tug this one. Oh dear, that's on the beach. Okay, step 1 complete, out of the bunker. Now let's go make a putt. Lining up the birdie putt here. Tracking. Gets it to go down. Wow, what a save.
That'll put a little pep in your step, up and down from the bunker, in for the birdie. Good job.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole. That's tiny. Second shot here on the 5th. Well, right on 20 feet. This is a great momentum putt. Looking really good, this one. Nice putt to make that one. Give yourselves a pat on the back.
Kinda like it. 2 in a row.
Now 4 back after that hole. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole. Oh, that sounded absolutely flushed. John, you're down there. How's this ball lying?
Well, they're in the deep rough here, but they ended up with a, pretty favorable lie considering.
Left yourself an opportunity. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Well done. And that will take him to 4 under. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole. Well, let's see if they can roll off that birdie at the last. Lovely momentum here. Going with the 8-iron here. Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. And this one to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard. I like the look of this. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And he dances his way to the top 10 after that delightful shot. He's currently tied for 10th. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. A bit out of shape with that swing. Look at the rhythm back. Second shot here on the 8th. Oh. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. And that will move him to 6 under par. He's currently in a share of 6th. We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off. Good looking shot this. 5 wins so far this season. Opting for the 9-iron. This is beautiful to watch.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Important putt here. They make it. They're into the top 5. And that's for birdie. Well holed. And a spot in the top 5 also with that great shot. Time now to make the turn for home, Rich. And this is an exciting part of the championship. What are your thoughts on this performance?
Yeah, they're playing well right now. They're inside the top 10, and they're looking to continue that move up the leaderboard.
That one's heading down Broadway. Second shot here at the 10th. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. Sadly, in the sand, but a chance to make up for the error. Well, it was a solid shot. Out of the bunker and onto the surface. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
He's currently tied for 5th.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on.
Nice birdie back there. On to the next.
Oh, absolutely flushed. Playing this shot from around 220 yards here. Only 1 shot off the pace. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. This putt to move into a share of 2nd place. Okay, steady now. Easy par that. Matt Kuchar currently leading the field. This hole is a par 3. Going with the 4-iron here. And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Well, he tried to fade it in there, but just didn't commit to it.
Lovely touch. Well played.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Matt Kuchar is at top of the leaderboard with a 1-stroke lead. Let's see what happens here at the 13th. Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous swing. And John, what's this one looking like?
Well, they're lucked out here. I mean, they did get into some deep rough, but the lie ended up being not too bad.
Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Now from that lie, missing the green was always an option.
Time now for the 4th shot. Only 2 shots off the pace. How close was that to going down? And this one is for bogey. And that puddle drop. Well done. Matt Kuchar finds himself with a 1-shot advantage over the field. It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole. Playing from around 150 yards here. Only a few shots off the pace. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. This one could take a little bounce to the left. This putt is about 15 feet to the hole. This one's tracking. Always good to lead the bounce back category. That's a good stat. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. And Cooge currently leads this one. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 5. Well, this should find the short grass. Second shot here on the 15th. The interesting choice of the driver here. Oh, the fried egg. That's ugly. Any chance of getting out of this bunker?
Well, they're in deep here, guys. Really nestled into this sand trap. Let's see what happens.
That takes great skill. Lovely shot out of the sand. Oh, that's some handy golf. What a time to make back-to-back birdies.
And they're going to have to really focus in here to try and chase down that leader.
Matt Kuchar is atop of the leaderboard with a 1-stroke lead. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Come on, that finish line's in sight. Let's power towards it. Lovely effort, that. Time for the second shot at the 16th. Come on, sit. Oh, well played. Into birdie range here at the 16th.
Almost a gimme birdie there, Luke. Fantastic.
Close to the lead. Make sure you drop this putt to maintain your momentum.
Always rooting for this player, Luke. I hope this one goes.
He's currently sitting in second. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. Opting for the 3-wood. They need to get up and down from here. Just 1 stroke off the lead.
A little excitement going on right now.
Didn't that look good for a long time? It's just about 3 feet away. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. This player faces the final hole of the tournament, just 1 stroke off the lead. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Second shot here at the 18th. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. Oh, wouldn't this be a massive shot to make? Out of the bunker to win it all. Not your best effort, still a mid-range putt coming up. A lot on the line here. This putt for a share of top spot. It's got a chance. And with that, this player will win the event. Ended up being tied for first, but after getting the countback victory, they'll take home the spoils.
Give that player a high five. Unbelievable what kind of form they're in right now. It is absolutely amazing to watch.
This is pure dominance.
Pure dominance.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Bean, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. Hello everyone, delighted to have your company here on 2K Sports for our PGA Tour action. Today's coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and down on the course, it's hello to John McCarthy.
Hello, Luke. Great to be here. Lovely to be with you and Rich. I'm pleased to be bringing you the action from down on the course.
That's heading for the fairway. Time for the second shot into the first. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
Go in. Oh, that's a ripper.
Yeah, you gotta love seeing those go in early. Puts you in a good mood for the rest of the day.
Currently 1 under for the round.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Well, Rich, that's on the surface, but it's in 3-putt territory. It's so far away.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
Oh, what a shame it didn't drop, but that looked good the whole way. And in it goes. Currently 1 under for the tournament.
Not much happening, moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
You've arrived at a par 4.
That one's right out of the top drawer.
Playing this shot from around 120 yards.
Straight downwind, tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
This one looks to be bunker bound, Rich. Not good. Well, a little off the target with that one.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
All right, safely out of the bunker, and now a chance to make a putt. Let's see if you can make this and keep the par on the card. Not a bad line, this. Good putt, that.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Currently 1 under for the event. Teeing off here at the 4th.
That is right down the sprinkler line.
The interesting choice of the driver here. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in two.
Putting for eagle here. That's a good putt to make. He'll take that. And that will take him to 3 under. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Here they are, full of confidence on the next tee, coming off the eagle. Oh, in the fairway bunker. These are always the tough shots. Well, it's a chance still to get up and down if they can hold a monster. Or a chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under. I like their courage to be able to get that to go down and save the hole.
Yeah, in the bunker, off the tee, great recovery.
Trailing by 4 strokes. Teeing off now on a short par 5. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. Time for the second shot here at the 6th. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. And here we are with the 3rd shot. 4 strokes off the lead. Oh, almost went in. Putting for birdie. A wonderful putt. You can claim it. Back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
He's currently sharing 8th position. Teeing off here at the 7th. Going with the hybrid. It's a little wayward.
A bit short with that effort.
Setting up from the first cut here in the green. That's almost a gimme. Great chip.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Now 6 strokes back after that hole. And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum. Well, this should be unpredictable. Don't know what you're going to get from the golfing gods here. Yeah, well, it might not be on the green, but it's right up near the surface. Time for the second shot at the 8th. And that one's headed to the drink. Sitting at -4. A quality shot, that. Well, this is one of those lengthy putts. John, how do you see it?
Well, this next putt coming up around 30 feet to the hole.
And that's a couple of bogeys on the bounce, I'm afraid.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4. And now you just got to pray for good lie, because that one's heading towards the sand. Time to step into the bunker now. Getting ready to play their third. Oh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. It was on a good line. This next putt is for bogey. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Now 7 shots behind after that. We've reached the beginning of the back 9. The tee is yours at the 10th. In the bunker, off the tee. Got to make up for a mistake. And here we are with the third shot. Great touch. Really nicely played.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Trailing by 7 after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole. Oh, seems to have got a big piece of that one. Striped. This lie won't be too bad in the first cut. This one's going right at the pin here. Wow, what a shot.
Absolutely. In there close. Good look at birdie coming up.
Oh, good look at birdie here.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And with that, they'll move to 3 under par. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
That one was fired out of a cannon.
Taking aim from around 240 yards out here.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Interesting choice of the driver here. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. And a chance for a spot in the top 20 of the leaderboard if you can make this. That's the right pace. This should drop. Oh, well holed for Eagle. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. He's in a share of 15th.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
You've arrived at a par 4. Step up to the tee and own it. Oh, shakes a lot. That's awful. Well, this is not a good outcome. Buried in the deep stuff.
No, this is like hitting it into a head of cabbage. I mean, it literally is just awful.
That's the right option. Put it back in play. Getting ready to play their third.
Wind's blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the one in here.
Well struck. Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Yep, he'll take that. Gary Woodland currently leads the field. Let's see what happens here at the 14th. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. And not a bad approach. He'll be putting. And this is a 20-footer. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? We'll take a tap in any day for par. Gary Woodland is 1 stroke clear of the field. It's time to begin this par 4 hole. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. Time for the second shot at the 15th. Going with the 5-iron here. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. 11 feet to the cup. It's tracking and racking up their 5th birdie of the day. That's a good way to move into the top 10. And Gary Woodland is currently in the lead. Welcome to the tee at this par 5 hole. Go get after it.
All right, good opportunity here for this player. A birdie helps, but an eagle goes a long way.
Not bad. Second shot here on the 16th. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Splash. And here we are with their 4th. 4 shots behind our leader. Sadly, this one will make a splash. Now, man on the ground, John McCarthy. What's this lie look like, mate?
Well, guys, they're in the deep stuff here. And they did get a favorable lie considering the situation. Let's see what happens.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on. Gary Woodland is atop the leaderboard with a 2-stroke advantage. Here we are in front of a par 3. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Well played, mate. Well, this will be a big putt to make. The birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Well, that should limit the damage. Nicely done. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. And Gary Woodland currently leading the field as I speak. Well, it's come down to this, the final hole. Welcome to the 18th.
Oh, that was pummeled into submission.
This shot is about 140 yards out.
Straight downwind, tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
That dog will hunt.
And this putt for a final score of 67. Just didn't drop. Par putt coming up here. And that will do it for this player today. No W to celebrate there, Rich, but do you think plenty of positives to take away from it?
Always something to learn in this game, and hopefully this player has learned a lot.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. This PGA Tour event brought to you by 2K Sports. We're at the Players' Championship. Today's coverage is about to start. Welcome back to the stadium course, TPC Sawgrass. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, you know you're at Pete Dye's big property as soon as you get underway here.
Opening par 4, 426 yards. And this fairway sits more across you instead of in front of you, so players want to generally work the golf ball from left to right to give them the best odds of finding the fairway. Second shot is to a plateaued green that usually runs a little bit from left to right down the slope. Not an overly difficult starting hole, but one that's tough to make birdies on, but pars should be easy to swing by.
It's all set up to be a beauty. Let's see how it unfolds. Fair effort that. Good birdie.
Absolutely. You love to see those going in early. Sets the tone for the rest of the day.
Currently 1 under for the day.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So, yes, birdie on the first. Great job.
That's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there. Time for the second shot here on the second hole. Well, that's beautifully judged. Just outside 10 feet to the hole here, right on 11 feet to be exact. That's well holed. And now at 3 under overall.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Well, they should be high on confidence stepping onto the tee now after that eagle at the last.
Par 3, just 177 yards from the back, but this green is always firm. Be wary of that.
Lovely rhythm there, Rich. That's going to work every time. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. What an opportunity to make a birdie. This one's dialed in. And that will drop in for birdie.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Currently 4 under for the event. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
Par 4, 384 yards, a long snake-like bunker down the right-hand side to a cool little green with all sorts of movement on it. A very fun hole to play indeed.
Well, this could alter the line of the shot. And here we are with the third shot.
Back into the wind. They need to flight this one down.
It's heading to the rough for mine. Playing their fourth shot. Oh my, how about that for a par?
Ooh, tasty little pitch shot. Gets it to go. Fist pumps all around.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Quite often the hardest hole in golf, a long par 4.
Par 4, 471 yards. Drive it out to the left-hand side to give yourself the best angle for your second shot into this long, thin green.
That's a tad disappointing, isn't it? John's down on the course, and do you have a better look at this lie?
Well, sitting up pretty good here in the sand. I've seen much worse, believe me.
Well played. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Oh, what a lovely putt to make.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Here we are at the 6th hole.
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
That looks to be a fairway finder to me. From about 130 yards here.
Wind's blowing from left to right. They're going to try and hook this one in the wind to slow the golf ball down.
A wonderful shot. Well played. A chance for birdie here at the 6th.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And that will take him to 6 under. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. This hole is a long par 4.
Par 4, 451 yards, all sorts of danger down the left-hand side. Hit your tee shot out to the right. Second shot, find the green, 2-putt, and sprint to the tee on the 8th.
Second shot here on the 7th. And choosing the 8-iron here. Should find the green here. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And that will take him to 7 under. He's in a tie for 14th place.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Par 3, 237 yards in length. A brute, to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here. Ooh. Good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
That starts off on a good line.
And in it goes for the par. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. The final hole on the opening 9 at TPC Sawgrass Stadium course, Rich, is a clever 3-shotter.
Par 5, 583 yards. Most players will play this as a 3-shotter. Just find the fairway out to the left. Second shot out to the right. Sets up a very simple 3rd shot to a very narrow green. Miss it right or left, good luck getting it up and down.
How good is this course?
This course is fascinating, would be a good way I would put it. It has quirky angles on every single shot. The tee boxes face you at a different angle that the fairway sits. The fairway faces you at a different angle than the green sit. And this is for all 18 holes. And I'm even going to throw 17 in there, even though it is the island green. This golf course that P. Dye designed is fun, it's perplexing, and mentally it'll wear you out just as much as physically. You better bring your A game if you want to contend this week.
As you make the turn here at TPC Sawgrass, the 10th hole is a clever one.
Pretty basic par 4, just 424 yards from the back tee. Players take out a hybrid or a 3-wood, hit it out to the right-hand side, which will leave a short second shot. However, lots of undulations on this green, so make sure your second shot is the correct distance.
That should find the fairway. Sitting at 9 under par, currently tied for 7th position. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. This looks to be heading to the green. And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd place. Good looking putt. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. Well, that's a lovely way to make a move into the top 5. And he finds himself in a tie for 3rd.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Here we have a par 5.
Par 5, 558 yards long. Avoid the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and you might have a hope of going forward in 2. However, you better be brave and you better know what you're doing, because this green will call you out on the second shots if you're not careful.
Second shot here on the 11th. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Absolutely, Luke. Trailing by 2, you can tie the lead if should they make the putt.
Oh, you set yourself up with an eagle opportunity.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Well played. What an eagle. And that makes him tied for 1st. I'm pretty sure this player will be full of confidence now after that eagle back at the last hole.
Par 4 12th, a new design in the last couple of years. Water all the way down the left-hand side, but it's a drivable par 4. Most players will bail out to the right, but the brave ones will take on the green with their tee shots. 2s and 3s are easy to come by, but so are 5s and 6s if you get it out of position.
That's some good golf right there. This one's for birdie. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Par 3s are always fun. See if you can knock it close.
So many different levels to this green. On the par 3, playing 181 yards. You can get it close. You can even make a hole in one, but watch out if you hit in the wrong spot on the green. It'll be difficult to 2-putt from there.
This would be a great up and down. Go ahead and make it. The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
He finds himself in a share of the lead. There's a few birdie opportunities out of the gate here on the second 9 at TPC Sawgrass, but it really starts to toughen up down the stretch, starting here with a difficult par 4 14.
Difficult tee shot on this, playing some 481 yards from the tip. You find the fairway, and you've got a decent chance of finding the green with your second shot. But if you're out of position anywhere on this hole, your number will go up exponentially.
Going with the 6-iron here. Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. Mid-range putt coming up here from about 20 feet. Now that's a good putt to hole any day of the week. Leading by a shot after that hole.
The lead continues to grow. This is simply amazing.
Teeing off here at the 15th hole.
One of the more simple tee shots on the golf course, par 4, 470 yards. Just a little fade required off the tee to the fairway. The green sits up above the fairway a little bit, surrounded by a couple of bunkers, but I gotta say, I like this hole. It's straightforward, it's simple, before you head into the final 3.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. If it's up, it could be in. He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead.
And anything can happen down the stretch. Let's see what takes place.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Wow, that was just striped. To win the Players' Championship, you've got to run the gauntlet, Rich. Here we are with that big testing second shot at 16.
The water down the right-hand side is very obvious. What's not obvious are the grass bunkers on the left-hand side. You hit it in those, no guarantee of getting up and down. If you take on the green and find it, then you're almost guaranteed a birdie 4.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Oh, what a stroke. Oh, I love a player with big heart. You've showed plenty there.
That a way to grind it out in the bunker, but up and down for the birdie. Nicely done.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Oh, what a shot by our leader. This putt coming up is for birdie. Go on, get in the hole. Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. Well, what a lovely position to be in. Holding the lead, playing the last. Good luck. You like that, didn't you? Well, if you find yourself in the fairway, Rich, at the final hole at TPC Sawgrass, you've obviously navigated a very tough shot. But there's just one more to play.
There's one final test. The second shot at 18. Water ever so close to the left-hand side. Green has a lot of movement from back to front. Find the right level. Give yourself a decent opportunity to make birdie. But par, never a bad score at the 18th at TPC Sawgrass.
Well, this has got an amazing ring to it. The Players' Champion.
It is a title that any player would kill to have. And I have to say, this has been a killer afternoon. The amazing golf, the players firing it on all cylinders, going for everything they possibly could. I got to say, what a finish, what a champion. This will go down in history as one of the best Players' Championships ever.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now. GtaV Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Valspar Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth. And Rich, I'm ready to get stuck into it, so let's go right into this opening hole.
It's an easy opening, but in saying that, if you get a little bit out of position here at the first par 5, 560 yards, you're in a world of hurt. You have out-of-bounds left that sneaks into you a little bit quicker, bunkers down the fairway that you want no part of. All in all, if you walk off of this hole with a 5, you're really not disappointed.
I'm looking forward to today, that's for sure. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. Getting ready to play their third. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. They've made it. Off to a great start today.
Oh, thank you very much. I'll have another.
Currently 1 under for the tournament.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
Here we are at the second tee. Well, there's no doubt they'd have some positive vibes coming off that birdie. Let's see if they can keep it rolling. Oh, I could watch that swing all day. That's beautiful. Around 110 yards to go. Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. They're lining up the birdie putt here. It's half a chance of being holed, this one. Always nice to hold those for a birdie.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
At -2, going along nicely today.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
That's heading into the rough, I think. Well, a man on the ground, John McCarthy, would have a better look at this. How's it lying?
Well, guys, it's in the first cut, and it's kind of like down into it too. So I'm gonna need to do a fair bit of work to get out of here.
And here we are with the third shot. Ooh, right by the hole. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. And there it is. Currently 2 under for the event.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes. Opting for the 4-iron here. A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the 4th. 12 feet to the cup coming up. Well done. Take the birdie. And that will take him to 3 under. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. Oh, looking to make a statement here. Going with driver off the tee. That was pummeled. Great drive. Rich, this Larry Packard design back in 1974 is a par 71, but it's over 7,200 yards just outside of Tampa. Strong course.
Oh, it's really strong. I got to say, this golf course, there's no let up in it. Every hole makes you think. It's relentless. Thankfully, there is a steakhouse just off the 18th Street Packard Steakhouse. I had a steak in there last night, a big bone-in ribeye. Oh, my goodness gracious. It was glorious. But anyways, back to the golf course, really difficult.
Handy effort, that one. Putting for birdie. And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 4 under. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. The 6th hole at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich. It's a challenging one, isn't it?
If you find the fairway off the tee here, you are an amazing human being. The fairway tilts from right to left very significantly. Holding the fairway is almost impossible.
Playing this one about 130 yards out. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Good opportunity coming up. Make this putt, and you'll move into the top 10 on the leaderboard. Ouch, that hurts. If you can make this one, it's for par. Job done. Let's head to the next. Now 7 shots behind after that. Let's see what happens here on the 7th. Well, on the tee now, coming off for par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Come on, get down. That's not what they were looking for.
One of the rare misses for this player today, Luke. They've been hitting a lot of greens today.
Well, that's an impressive little chip.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
And down it goes. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. We find ourselves on a par 3 here. Going with a 3-wood here. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? And John, how long's this putt? It seems to be a fair way.
Looks like about 21 feet for him left to go.
And down she goes from outside the range. And that will take him to 5 under. He's sharing 13th place.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Second shot here on the 9th hole. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot this. This putt is about 10 feet from the hole. Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies. And that will move him to 6 under par. Here we go, Rich. The back 9 on Sunday. What are your thoughts so far?
Luke, top 10 on the leaderboard and moving up. It'll be interesting to see how this player performs over the next 9 holes.
Wow, that was just striped. And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards.
Trying to get it to move a little bit to the left here.
And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd. Get excited. This could go in. Big putt for par coming up. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. We have a par 5 on this one. Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. Time for the second shot at the 11th. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Using the big boy muscles to get it home in 2 there.
A spot in the top 5 on the line here. Then down she goes. To the top 5 he goes. He's currently tied for 3rd. Let's see what happens here at the 12th.
Nice hole, the last one, coming off that eagle. Let's see what's in store for us now.
Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway.
Luke, unfortunately, that got a horrible kick. Ended up in the rough.
Woo, back there, horsey. Oh, that was pure. Oh, this is a long way from downtown, but you're closer. John, what's he got in front of him?
From here, he's looking at about 22 feet to the cup.
Get in. Well, that'll help you move up the leaderboard. He's currently sitting in third place. Ooh, I always love these holes. Here we have a par 3.
Luke, this player coming off a birdie on the last hole, getting some momentum going their direction.
Looks to be going with the 4-iron. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card.
I like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
Here we have a par 5. Is it time to get after it or play it safe? That's a good-looking shot there. Second shot here on the 14th. Interesting choice of the driver here. Getting ready to play their third. 3 behind our leader. So much easier when you roll like that, isn't it?
Yes. Very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Okay, let's head to the next. Trailing by a couple of strokes now.
Well, now things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
Let's see what happens here on the 15th. Going with the 4-iron here. And he's safely on the green with that shot. Hold this putt, and you'll become second on the leaderboard.
With 3 holes to go, it's a good position to be in.
That was a gallant attempt. And this one is for his par. And down it goes. Let's head to the next.
They're going to have to dig deep to pull this one out. Let's see what they got.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Well, as you enter the dreaded snake pit here at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich, you know where you stand on the 16th tee.
This tee shot forces your hand. You must take it down the right-hand side in order to have a good look at this green for your second shot. Any misses out to the left, you're going to find the trees and all sorts of trouble.
Going with the 8-iron here. Well, this one's right at the pin. Well, this is an important putt for the tournament here, Rich.
Certainly is. Let's watch it unfold, Luke.
And that's for birdie. Well hold. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
The Copperhead's penultimate hole is a good par 3 playing up the hill.
It's a tough tee shot, plays longer than what's on the yardage. Any pin that's in the front part of the green is a difficult one to find as the green is so narrow.
opting for the 3-wood. Let's finish with a flurry. It'd be nice to make a move up the leaderboard. This would be a clutch up and down here. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? He has this putt to save his par.
One of the good guys out there, Luke. I am hoping for this one to fall.
Yeah, good putt. Well hold. Sitting at 12 under par for the day. The closing hole of Innisbrook's Copperhead course is also the final hole of the Snake Pit, and this one here has everything going against it.
Lay it back and you're going to have a long second shot back up the hill, but if you take driver and find the fairway, you'll be rewarded with a very short second shot.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. John, have you got a read on this one?
Well, fellas, looking like, I'd say 25 feet to the cup from here.
Oh, just missed.
It's unfortunate, Luke. I can only imagine what is going through this player's head right now. Disappointing, to say the least.
And that will do it. His work is done here. Sometimes these are a tough one to take. So close to the win, ultimately just a shot shy.
Listen, you can go back and look at a number of different shots throughout the course of the tournament, and which one will you pick is the one that you would like to have back the most? I mean, choose one, anyone. But listen, at the end of the day, finishing one back, it's a respectable finish. It's beyond that. It's a great finish, but not the finish they were hoping for.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow. Bye.